Hey, you're watching CDub today. My name is Aaron Price.
And I'm Charlie Morgan, and in this month on the Power 212 show, we'll be talking about willingness.
Willingness is the drive to do something you may not want to do or something that may be hard.
Here to share with us some stories of 212 effort, we have our wonderful teachers.
Willingness is the most important word that we have in our POWER acronym, because without willingness, you can't accomplish any of the other activities. You can't have strong priorities unless you're willing to set those priorities. You can't show ownership unless you're willing to show ownership. Ethics, respect, all of those start from a place where you're willing to participate in the process.
I think ways that students show willingness in choir in particular is when we ask them to do all kinds of things in their music and they don't ask why, they just do it. I also think that a great example of willingness was this week when we rolled out the name badge and lanyard policy, and I think I looked at several students and said, hey, where's your lanyard? And they just pulled it out and put it on, no questions asked, and they just jumped in and were willing to do whatever we asked them to do.
I think students show their willingness to have that 212 spirit by the extra effort that they make and the extra things they do to really show off their abilities. I think that students also are much more willing to do what they're supposed to if they have teachers that are also willing. I think attitude is part of learning, and so willingness comes from a good attitude.
Thank you to all the teachers that came out to help us by answering some of our questions.
Now we cut to our very own man on the street, John Raybone, to see how willing you are to use that 212 effort.
Hey, this is John Rayburn reporting for Sita Media, and we're here to present students with the situation and see how they'll display willingness. If you were failing a class and you were given the choice to stay after and retake a test or nap, what would you prefer?
I would take that test. You know, it'd mean, more to me if I had taken the test, and failed it again, or instead of napping.
Sleeping. Who doesn't like sleeping? Okay, for one, I wouldn't be failing the class because I have higher standards than that. Also, why would you sleep in if you're failing a class? Because you can't sleep if you're failing a class because you feel so bad about yourself. I don't know, that's how I would feel.
I'd want to retake it just to get it done.
This is John Rayburn signing off for Sita Media. Back to you, Aaron and Charlie.
Special thanks to Jonathan for showing us the 212 spirit by being willing to talk to you guys.
All right, Aaron, I think it's that time again.
That's right, Charlie. We're going to be doing a special segment we like to call Student of the Week.
I love Student of the Week.
Me too.
Congratulations to these students for their fiery 212 spirit.
So that about wraps up our show for this month. Tune in next time to see our take on ethics. Are you willing to show your willingness?